A KHS student tells the Kirkwood Call about how depression has affected them.
It was last year. It was at the middle of the year. It was during health class. We were doing our depression unit when Coach Dickinson was going through all the signs of depression and all the side effects. He kept going through it. It was a week-long thing. Everything that he said and everything that he showed us kind of matched up. It was weird and all recently happened. And so I didn't know if it was just something that was a phase or if it was actually depression. But it went on and everything kept matching up and falling into place. It all just kind of seemed real. He gave us this sheet to sign that said, "Do we need to talk to a counselor?" So I talked to the grade level counselor and I told her everything that I needed to tell her. She said that I needed to go to my doctor and I probably have some form of depression. So I went to the doctor for my 6-month normal checkup and I told him what happened. I had to sign off on some paper. It was all these questions. He told me I did not have a mild form of depression, but not a severe form either. It was kind of a medium form of it. It was just your regular depression, not really interested in stuff, kind of sad all the time, and not really happy. We kind of just went from there to see if it would get better, and I did some counseling, but that was really about it. So honestly, I feel like I've had it for a while, especially starting middle school, like after I lived in Iowa. Moving from Iowa to St. Louis was a whole new thing. So I feel like I've had it for a while, but never really noticed it. The time I most felt it happening was freshman year in the middle of the year, because I was going through a lot of friend stuff. It kind of just kept piling on and school was really stressful. Depression for me was more of a constant thing. It wasn't just episodes. It was more of a constant kind of pit that I was always trying to get out of, but I didn't necessarily know how to, and I didn't really want to tell anyone about it. But once I talked to people about my depression, it was a lot better, although it was kind of an uphill battle. It wasn't just like it came and went, it was always there. I also dealt with some type of bipolar issues. So I'd always be up and down, but the depression was always there. I could tell when I was depressed because my whole body language would either just sag or I'd be absolutely miserable and grumpy all the time. It was just feeling like you were in this big dark hole. You want to get out of it, but you can't do it because every time you start climbing out, you kind of just fall back in. And the only way I could actually get out of it is if I got help, but I wasn't really open to getting help because I didn't want to deal with it.
Over a lifetime, 1 in 5 have a chance of having an episode of eppiness, insomnia, or depression. Depression is more than just feeling sad or going through a rough patch. It's a serious mental health condition that requires understanding, treatment, and a good recovery plan. People with severe depression can feel so hopeless that they become a risk for suicide. Symptoms of depression include anxiety, guilt, hopelessness, loss of interest, mood swings, sadness, poor appetite, repeatedly going over thoughts. If you or a friend have these symptoms, talk to a KHS counselor. They are always willing to listen.